in that moment, just with the way the season ended and all that. Just to be here now with the new group and spring practice number 4, just what's kind of your, I guess, mental outlook with everything?
Just really making sure that we got, we get everything fixed that we fell short on looking back at the whole season. Just getting everything fixed, keeping our heads down, and just grinding every day.
Well, some of those things that you want to improve on heading into the spring now, for you personally and the defense as a whole, I guess?
Personally, for me, response, coverage as well, tackling, really everything needs to get better. That was just a bad performance for me. And then as for the team, everything like I just said, response, tackling, coverage, just getting to the ball, everything just needs to improve. I'm not saying people are bad at it, but we just need to improve as a whole unit because we have a gem underneath all that, all that dirt, So we just need to get to that dirt and find that gem, and we'll be a really good team.
What's that hunger like? Now you guys have been there. Now you not only want to get there, but you want to get above that level. What's kind of that hunger? How much of a drive is that for you guys?
It's a huge drive. Just looking back at the film, I look at the game myself when I'm here by myself late, and I look at the game and I just get really angry. And I know the whole team feels like that because that wasn't really us, our best. And we know we could have came with something different. So very hungry for the opportunity that's coming up in 100 or some days.
Was there ever a time when you, just with transfer portal and how crazy money getting thrown around all that, was there ever a time you weren't sure you'd be back on this team, or?
Everybody. Honestly, I'd say everybody struggled with that in the season, even after the season. That's just how college football is now. Lots of opportunities, lots of eyes on people. It's a business. Just everybody was really getting looked at.
It's safe to say, though, you obviously stayed here for a reason, obviously. There's something about this place, I guess, and safe to guess that you probably could have had, better paydays elsewhere. I don't know, but just what is it about this place and you still being here that, what's that say?
It's a great place. Coaching staff cares, genuinely cares. Met a lot of my brothers here, guys that I'll call my brothers for the rest of my life. But a lot of them also left, so that's the way life is. But just Coach D, just a great individual. Chins, Stockton, all the coaching staff and all the personnel with this team. Didi, great people. We have a lot of great people with us, and with this team. So,
You obviously had a big role last year, but just with some of the departures and just being a year older, whether it's leadership, whether it's on field, how do you see your role this year?
Same. Yeah, I see mine as the same. Just making sure I take every day and get better at one thing every day, and just focus on those things and just be the best teammate that I can.
What did you think? What did you think was your best contribution last year? What did you do best for this team?
I feel like for me, even if I got beat or anything like that, I wouldn't really just fold under that fact that I got beat. I just kind of kept a level head and was fighting, just fight through it. Just keep fighting. There's more downs to come. There's more series, more opportunities and stuff like that. So that's what I feel, my response, and then just being able to just let guys know, not in a harsh way, just letting guys know, let's keep going, keep doing your thing. I'm not the type of guy to yell or anything. I just don't think it's really productive. So I just let guys know, come on, I believe in you and stuff like that. So just encouraging my teammates and responding.
How different is it without Tubes and without some of these guys that have been in this program in that back seven for 5-6 years? Just what's it like, and how does that change things for you, if at all?
For me, it doesn't really change much, but it's weird because I spent 2 seasons with those guys, but it felt like forever. But it's obviously weird because all those guys were older, so they were well-spoken leaders and stuff like that. So now it's not really the eyes are just on everybody, it's kind of starting to be more on me because I'm older. I'm starting to get older, and I have a lot of experience in the back end, me and Zion both. So it's really just eyes on us, and then, for the D-line and stuff like that, and for the linebackers, it's just eyes all around. But it's just, I can't really explain it. It's definitely different, but the guys that we brought in are great, and they're doing a really fantastic job.
Getting a surprise return from Amarian, what's that mean for you guys?
Oh no, it's huge. Love having Amarian back. That's one of my big brothers. So yeah, no, it's great. He brings a lot to the table, brings a lot to the team. Great leader. So I'm fortunate to have him back.
How did he tell you he was coming back, or how did you find out? With this whole ruling and everything, what was
Yeah, I just remember I was scrolling through Twitter one time, and I seen some announcement. He kept it really quiet amongst his family and stuff, which is the most important thing. And then I seen the announcement, and I was happy, and then I posted something, picture with him. So I was obviously fired up to be, have him be back in the building.
What do you think about Banks at nickel?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I love it. Banks is my guy. Watched his film when he was at UW, all over the place, slot corner and stuff. He has that ability to do really whatever. Shoot, he could play at field. That's why I'm able to rotate with him and do a lot. Yeah, he's great.
You guys got all those sacks last year from kind of all three levels. I mean, you guys in the back end got to eat some too. I mean, do you feel like you guys have the necessary guys to keep that kind of style going here?
Yeah, we do have the guys to be able to do that. New guys coming in and guys staying. New D-line, it brings a lot, and I get to see, these guys and their work ethic and get to meet them. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited to see what they do, and just to continue to just watch them improve every day and encourage them, because that's the most important thing. Those guys need encouragement because they're working hard. They really are. So, yeah.
Coach Jens was saying yesterday about, obviously, if Tubner with being gone, somebody else is going to have the green dot. Have you had experience at that at any of the practices? And if you have, what's it been like?
Yeah, I think last year I had like 2 practices with it. It's not my favorite, but if I have to wear it, if I have to have it, I'm totally cool with that. Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like I think Marco right now has it. Okay. So yeah, just it's definitely a really cool thing. But me personally, I'd rather not.
Why would you not rather have it?
Just a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
I'd just rather see the sideline, get the call, and communicate. And
how much do you
from
actually
Marco.
talk in your ear?
Good amount. Yeah, a good amount.
Well, and just with that being said, the green dot and guys graduating now, you're one of your guys. Just how do you feel kind of stepping into more of a role where guys are looking up to you?
Yeah, it's cool. It's weird. When I was a freshman, it's funny. I was looking up to the guys, and then now like time goes, and it's just guys looking up to me. It's really something special for sure. Sometimes it's tough because it's like, there's plays sometimes where I mess up and I'm like, dang, like that's a bad look. But it's important for all those young guys to see me struggle and see me have success, because it shows them both worlds in this college football world.
And then just real quick, the atmosphere in here. You look back a year ago, the goal was make the playoffs and do this and that, but you guys hasn't done it. It was a goal. Now you've done it. You know you can do it. Does it feel different this time around going into spring compared to last year's?
No, it's the same. Yeah, I mean, we knew with that team we were going to do great things, and that was the goal that we set at the beginning of the year, right back from the LA Bowl. And now it's like our leaders in the leadership group do a great job of, setting that goal, and also letting people know, like, just because we went one time doesn't mean we're obliged to go like the second time and the third time. Like, we have to work way harder to go the second time, because we're losing a lot, can't get complacent, and yeah.
Do you feel that puts kind of a target on your guys' back, that you were the team that was the first team in the extended playoffs?
There's always a target on us. Everybody wants to play Boise State. Everybody plays their best against Boise State. Coach Z said that since my freshman year and probably before that, everybody plays their best against us and everybody wants to get a chance at us. So that target's going to be there forever.
As a guy that probably has pro aspirations, what's watching pro day like for you, and also just the guys that you know, whether it be Ashton or even the guys in your positions and stuff, you know, Tubes and stuff, they're going to be out there tomorrow. What's that like for you to watch them?
It's really special, you know, getting to watch Ashton, and then also really just specifically for me getting to watch Tubes, Shea. It's really like, and Rodney Robinson, I can't forget that. Like, those are all guys that have done so much for me and for this team, and you know, being able to get to watch them get a crack at their dreams is just, it's amazing, and they're gonna do great things. You know, first day back from spring break, I was with Shea, and it was great to be back, and he's super excited and stoked, and I got to see Tubes during the spring break, and he's been working his butt off, and I just can't wait to, and Rod's been doing that too, and I can't wait to, you know, watch all of them just show the world like how different they are and what they bring to the table and how much the dogs that they are.
How much do those three guys, like, they seem like guys that just need a chance, just leave the door cracked open, and if some team gives them a mini camp tryout or whatever,
Yeah.
they'll take advantage of it.
Yeah, no, that's literally the best way to describe those three. If you give them that even ounce of opportunity, that chance, they're gonna seize that moment and run with it and not even look back.
And to maybe have, like, you know, Pete Carroll or some head coaches here tomorrow to see Ashton and just the circus it's going to be. I mean, what's that going to be like to see that be a part of it?
It's gonna be awesome to see that attention is in on Boise State. It's been a long time coming, you know. We've always had guys, and not all the time were that many coaches and, you know, stuff at the pro days and stuff like that. But now that, you know, the ball is essentially in our court and guys wanted to see us, like, it just shows you, like, this is Boise State, and yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yep.